And that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy.
They knew him.
Everybody knew him.
Yeah.
And amateurs.
One thing I can say, though, because, I've been seeing, we've been amateur together and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Teo can fight.
Teo can fight.
The boxing world was shocked after a leaked sparring clip showed Keyshawn Davis knocking down Shakur Stevenson. The video highlighted Davis's sharp timing and skill, while also showing how intense high-level training sessions can be. Davis later said that Teofimo Lopez is a strong and capable fighter, explaining that he has seen both Stevenson and Lopez compete since their amateur days and understands their level. Keyshawn.
Playing out, because you want me to tell you the truth, like, this fight could have been the winner's bracket fight. In other words, they're jumping to it, but at the end of the era, it may have been Teo and Shakur, especially if you would never fight Shakur, right? How do you see this fight playing out?
I see it playing out, let's say, I see it starting off slow.
Okay.
And then I see as Shakur wins the first round, as Shakur wins the second round, slowly, I think Teo is going to eventually start picking it up and start imposing his will.
Right.
And then, it's just going to go from there. That's how I think it's going to go.
That's a fair assessment.
That's a fair one.
Davis spoke about his sparring session with Shakur Stevenson and made it clear that it was never personal, only competitive. He explained that once the sparring started, he struggled to land clean shots while Stevenson's counters kept connecting. Even then, he kept pushing forward, knowing that slowing down could put him at risk.
Sparring day come. I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? Man, I get in there, man. Why I cannot hit this man, right? I cannot hit him, but he touching me. So I'm like, oh, it's different.
He different.
Like, he different. So I just keep, I'm 14, he's 16. I just keep going, I just keep going. So some getting through, some not. Some getting through, some getting not. And I felt as if I was to step off the gas pedal, he was gonna get me. So I just had to keep going, you feel me? And I know he explained that a lot of times in interviews, like that's why he respect me so much, because in that sparring right there, I didn't respect him at all. I was trying to F him up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro, like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy.
They knew him.
The experience earned him respect for Stevenson's skill and showed the importance of focus, toughness, and persistence in the ring. Shakur Stevenson has been training at a very high level throughout his fight camp, showing strong focus and dedication. Every session is handled with discipline as he sharpens his technique, improves his speed, and builds endurance. His preparation goes beyond physical work. Shakur studies opponents, analyzes strategies, and visualizes different fight situations to stay mentally ready.
Time away from my family. How you gonna beat me? Ain't no way you can beat me that way, bro. That's why I keep saying I'm the best. Niggas don't want this shit more than me. I know it. I know it. I want this shit so bad. So bad. Easy, gang. Easy, man. Easy. Always easy, man. You all right now? Always easy, man. This supposed to be a sprint. Let's go. This ain't no sprint. No, it's a job. Let's go. We ready.
His camp is built on consistency, precision, and constant improvement, helping him enter the ring confident, prepared, and ready to perform at his best. Keyshawn Davis also reflected on his long relationship with Shakur Stevenson, describing him as more than a teammate, but like a brother. From the start, they shared a bond that went beyond boxing. At the same time, a competitive rivalry grew between them.
Ever fighting Shakur, you know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna feel right.
What were some of the experiences, like with you guys growing up, like as young men and young teenagers in Virginia? Like, what's some of those things that shaped you to know, like, he's my brother, man, I could never do that?
Yeah, the moment when I was like, all right, yeah, Shakur, I genuinely actually got real love for you was when I was going through my deep depression times. Even before I was going into the mental home, I used to tell my brother a lot, But then I started like backing off from my little brother because he was my little brother. I started talking to Shakur like about like how I was feeling and how I was thinking and what I was doing to myself. And Shakur was just giving me advice that I really like take in and like, damn, okay, I got you and stuff like that. And then I end up going to the mental home and, you know, like he calling me in there, checking up on me and stuff like that. I get out of the mental home, he pulling up on me, making sure I'm straight, making sure I get back in the gym, make sure I continue to do what I love.
Pushing both fighters to improve at every stage of their careers. This mix of friendship and competition helps shape their growth as they learn from each other while aiming for the highest level. Davis emphasized that their rivalry was always based on respect and a shared goal of greatness. On the Ariel Helwani show, Shakur Stevenson spoke openly about his upcoming fight with Teofimo Lopez. Known for his intelligence and precision, Shakur addressed critics who doubted his ability to challenge Lopez. He showed full confidence in his skills, saying Lopez has never faced someone at his level. Stevenson explained that his speed, strategy, and adaptability will test Lopez in ways he has never experienced before. He made it clear that his focus is on preparation, not hype. Shakur also said he will stay true to his style, controlling distance, timing, and pace instead of getting involved in unnecessary brawls. By staying calm and using his boxing IQ, Stevenson plans to control the fight from the opening bell.
I mean, that's their opinion. Like, you know, they could say that. But I know he never fought nobody on my level. Like, I'm 1,000,000% sure that Teo has never seen nobody as good as me in his life.
He's talking about, like, once he gets through you, then he wants Crawford, names like that. How do you think he would do against someone like Terrence at this point?
I think he gets knocked out.
Can't even hang with him.
Yeah, he's too little. Bud is too big for him.
Right. As far as skills, though, do you think he's on par with the likes of Terrence?
I'm not gonna say he's on a Terrence Crawford level of skills, but he's very skillful. He got a lot of things with him that puts him at a high level.
One thing that was interesting to me was it seemed like you were going to move on from Matchroom, but now Eddie Hearn is involved in this, and this is a Matchroom event, it seems like. I know it's a ring card too, but he's promoting it here in the United States. So what is the state of your relationship with Eddie and Matchroom at this point?
Eddie's my guy. I'm actually not signed to Matchroom, but he's my guy. I'm a big fan of Eddie Hearn, and nothing but respect to him, but I'm glad he's the promoter that's on this card. I'm glad to share the spotlight with his promotional company.
So if he's your guy, how come you're not signed to Matchroom?
I mean, it's just business. If it makes sense, then I will. You know, if it come down to it and that's what makes sense, then we'll do it. But right now, I don't think it makes sense.
Okay, so are you just more of like your own man at this point? Your own entity?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Do you negotiate with the ring people, with Turkey?
And I gotta tell everybody, what you call him is real athletic too. Teofimo. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight. You know what I mean? People think, you know, a lot of people say it's gonna be easy and all. Nah. Teofimo can punch and he can box. And like I said, he's real athletic. So, you know what I mean? That'll make it a little difficult right there. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of people going back and forth with it. Some people think Teo got the advantage because of the weight.
No.
And that he's athletic and explosive.
No.
Some people say Shakur is the better boxer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How you see that fight ending?
Well, they saying, you know, they got the weight and all that. I see Shakur box big guys, light heavyweights and all that stuff. Just like Moose, you know, he box heavyweights and put the heavyweights down. You know what I mean? I think that's the right move for him. You know what I mean? Get up and I think he can really do good at that weight.
This isn't a stoppage.
I'm looking at a decision, not a stoppage. But then all according how Teo come in. When Teo come at him, you know what I mean? He's gonna run into some shots. It might be over. You know what I mean?
Now, you always tell me it's the shot that you don't see coming.
That's it.
That's that power is speed.
Right.
So, could it be a situation where people underestimate Shakur's punching power?
Yeah. I think Shakur can punch. You know what I mean? I think he can punch. It's just, like I said, speed is power. You know, not them guys, you know, muscle-bound guys come in and you talking about, oh, he can punch and all that. Like I just got finished saying, like you just got finished saying, matter of fact. The punch that you don't see knocks him out. And they always say, man, I didn't see that punch coming.
Respected boxing analyst and commentator, Bozy Ennis shared his view on the Stevenson versus Lopez matchup and gave a clear warning to Teofimo Lopez. He said underestimating Shakur Stevenson would be a big mistake. Ennis explained that Stevenson's speed is not just about quickness, but a weapon that helps him control fights. It allows him to avoid danger, create openings, and land clean counters. Fighters who rely only on power often struggle against Stevenson's timing and movement. According to Ennis, Lopez must fully respect Stevenson's intelligence and speed, because that combination makes him a dangerous and unique opponent. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more boxing updates, and we'll see you in the next one.